Hey everybody, welcome back to Guys on Sports. We are once again digital for you guys. This week we are down one person, but that's okay because we've got Mark back. I know you've been
Yeah.
waiting for that. What are we doing today? I'm glad you asked. We're going to be definitely talking about off-season recap, more specifically the big winners of off-season trades, off-season signings. Last time you saw us, we predicted the best fits, what we would want to see. How accurate were we? How inaccurate were we? You're going to find out. We're also going to do a smash or pass offseason edition that Mark Donna himself has prepared. I'm excited for it. I hope you are as well. We have no
I'm
TikTok.
excited.
Yeah, how are you, Phil? Well, timed out. Great, great
He's
time.
doing good.
Yeah.
That what just happened? Did that lag out? Did that lag out?
Phil's having technical difficulties the second we start
Oh
recording.
no.
Oh
Oh
God damn,
no.
Bill.
Phil's trying to
What's
get out of the
happening?
he's trying to get out of seeing my back screen, my backdrop, my new friend.
Typical New York fan move. Dipping, dipping when he sees adversity.
Yeah. Yeah, real quick to put the Rangers hat on now that the Giants have given away his boyfriend to the rival.
Sorry, you guys were frozen for the last 30 seconds.
Just say you agree with us.
No, I don't like Saquon
Oh,
Barkley.
okay, so you heard us. Okay.
Phil,
I
did you
heard
get
the
your
end.
eyebrows done? Why the fuck are
No,
they so
why?
far apart?
I don't know.
Holy shit!
I think that's just the lighting, you know?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
You look constantly surprised. They're that far apart.
If we did thumbnails, this would be a good thumbnail.
My skin looks incredible though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It does look good.
you're on fleek, man.
So that's a dub.
So no TikTok take this week.
Dubs in
Instead,
the chat.
we're we're, we're gonna quickly plug our first sponsor, our partner Thrive Fantasy. If you're not doing any daily fantasy, you should definitely try out Thrive Fantasy. And if you're doing daily fantasy, still give Thrive Fantasy a shot because guess what? You get $250 instant match deposit on your first deposit up to 250. You also get the benefit of free prop squares that you can add to your first parlay or any parlay once you get started in Thrive. In
Yeah.
the past, they've had point 0.5 passing yards by Mahomes. They've had point 0.5 rebounds by LeBron James.
Blah
That's
blah.
all there for you to take advantage of, and it helps the show out. So click the link in the bio, scan the QR code on screen, make yourself some money, and help us out too while you're at it. Thrive
Yeah.
Fantasy,
Yeah.
do yourself a
And you,
favor. So,
and you know what? If you're not on Thrive Fantasy, fuck you. Yeah, that's all there is to
yeah,
it.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
like
Screw
money.
you. Yeah, yeah. What he
Why
said.
wouldn't you be on Thrive Fantasy?
Why
Yeah,
wouldn't you be?
Why
only
wouldn't you
bougie,
be on there?
Because
only
you're an
bougie.
obstinate asshole. That's why. Because we've been pushing it down your goddamn throats for the last year. Get on Thrive Fantasy,
Yeah,
Where
I've
where
made
have you
so
been,
much
Mark?
money.
huh,
Oh, we're freezing again. Great.
I can hear
dude?
you.
Every week that I'm available, you bitches come up with an excuse why you're not available.
What? Reverse gaslit. Dang, I guess we'll have to wait for Phil.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
there.
moving.
What?
He's moving.
Hey, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna hardwire the no. Keep talking, boys.
He's tapping into the mainframe. Well, I
All
mean,
right,
we're.
Yeah.
Zach, tell him what's on in store today. What are we doing?
I mean, I did, but I can say it again. We can
Oh
start with.
shit, did you?
We can start with Smash or Pass. I think that's gonna be super fun. Mark's compiled, I think, 10 things we're either passing or smashing. But really, for that to happen, we need to wait for Phil to boot up and get tapped
All
into
right,
the
cool.
main.
So we're gonna lead in with Smash or Pass. All right,
Yeah, why not, right?
why not?
I guess while we're waiting for Phil to do that. So is Josh? I have just a personal question for you, Mark. Is Josh Jacobs a friend of me now that he's on the Packers? What's going on? Because 2 years ago you predicted him to be top 10 or whatever. Last year you predicted him to be out of the top 12. Both were
Predicted him
correct.
to be number one 2 years ago.
Yeah, you
Last
did.
year, I predicted him to fall outside the top 10.
You did. Both of those are correct. Now that he's a Packer, so it's extra weird because you're a Bears fan, but you also, if the pattern follows, you're on the Josh
Okay.
Jacobs bandwagon. What's going on? What say you?
No. So this year it's a little bit different. This year he's a gigantic piece of shit because he's a Packer, and I hope he has a fucking terrible year. I hope he has like 400 carries for about 6 yards, and I hope Green Bay realizes that they overpaid him.
I'd
Yeah,
be
but
impressed if he did that.
yeah, that
I
honestly
would
it's
too.
impressive. Impressive. What if so yeah, but I mean, come on. This is the tradition of the show at this point. 3 years in the making of you giving predictions for Josh Jacobs' fantasy performance. Give us an honest for the people that are watching right now.
For the fans.
All right. So
For the
honestly,
millions.
I think that Josh Jacobs will probably finish like middle of the pack, probably around, I don't know, somewhere between 50 and 20 running back. I think that they got rid of their pass catching playmaker and Aaron Jones. They've re-signed AJ Dillon, which shows you that they want to still fuck you, Phil, that they're still going to pound the ball. You know, Josh Jacobs is the guy that's supposed to be able to do both, but I mean, they have Phil Taylor, they have AJ Dillon that already know the playbook. I don't think Jacobs is going to come in and make a huge difference. Green Bay has like 5 receivers that they love to throw the ball to. I think Jordan Love is going to put the ball in the air a lot. I don't think he's going to be a huge factor, quite honestly.
So you're not drafting Jacobs for a second year in a row, if
No,
that's safe to say.
Wait, are we
no.
doing smash or pass? What are we doing, guys?
Yeah, we
Hey,
are.
we were filling for you, Phil, while you try to
I've been
connect
back for a
the love.
while.
Well, yeah, you got. Take it away, Mark.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, I finished it. I'm done. Josh Jacobs, avoid him.
No, yeah, but now you're telling us who we're smashing or passing.
Oh, all right, guys. Here we are. We're gonna do a little. We're gonna do a little smash or pass free agency style. All right. I thought we were gonna follow this up after free agency,
Oh, sorry.
which may have been a little bit more fun, but we'll do it this way. This is all right. It'll still work. All right. So
I could flip it to the end, you know?
Hey,
we could. That's
That's
wow.
that's
crazy.
editing, brother.
hey,
I haven't watched the show back in quite some years, so I wasn't sure that your skills were that good, but I'm
in a few
looking
moons.
forward to seeing that. That'll be like a magic show to me. That's
Hey,
fantastic.
another editor's note while we're at it. When we play
Yeah.
this game, can we just quickly say smash or pass and then explain?
Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got something critical to say, then say it.
After.
Yes.
Just
Because
yes.
some of this shit is controversial. You know me. I'm the king of controversy.
No,
So-
but just say smash or pass first is what he's saying, all right?
And then, so it's easy for me. And then you will have plenty of time to explain your critical, your critical thoughts.
All right. So how we're gonna do it? Zach, you're to the left of my screen, so you go first. Phil, you'll go second, and then as always, whoever's giving it goes last. Let's start. Smash or
start.
pass. Question number 1.
Mm.
Big name signings with new teams. Smash or pass.
Smash.
Smash.
You know what? I think I'm gonna smash it too, man. I love it. I like to see the guys move around.
I like John Gruden over here.
Yeah.
Fantasy football spin. You know, I love it. Get some guys scoring some points in different unis.
And I gotta
It's
say,
fun.
Mark, that was real controversial. That was a hard one to choose.
Well, that
Yeah,
brings us to
wow.
our second question, there, young
Yeah.
Zach.
I don't have okay. I don't want to talk.
Smash or pass. Loyalty.
Pass.
You smash on loyalty
Yeah.
for sure.
Wow, you pass on loyalty. I hope Samara's in earshot of that. I am also smashing loyalty. I can't believe you passed on loyalty. And then you
Here's my
doubled
thing.
down, shouting it in the background.
Pass. Here's my thing. It's a business, right? If these players are going to get shafted, then they can shaft the business. the organizations. Saquon, hey, this guy coming over. Oh, my camera tracks me, so I can't really even show him. That guy coming over here, it's great because I get to laugh at another fan base even more. And you know what? Hey, if that happens to me, it happens to me. CJ Gardner Johnson calls Eagles fans obnoxious 2 years ago, signs with the Lions. He was dead to rights. Now he's back. We're open arms. He apologized. We're good to go. Loyalty, it comes and goes. Then you give it to who's on your team. That's loyalty.
No, I'll tell you what. It's a sad, sad state of affairs when you're over there talking about there's no such thing as loyalty. I mean, loyalty comes and goes to those that it comes and goes to, brother. Not everybody, okay?
I
Not
mean,
everybody. And
you're
I'll
you're
tell you what,
you're
these
comfortable with some
colors
of it.
don't run, essay, okay? And I know you like to switch your shades of green from season to season, but we don't do that on this side, all right? And if you're in the fight, you're always in the fight. On the other side, you just don't do it. Can't.
Nah, do what you want.
I mean, I think you just gave us a little glimpse into Pandora's box there, Zach. I mean, if you're saying you're not loyal here in football, then what else are you not loyal in? I mean, it sounds like somebody else also wants to get shafted, but we'll leave that alone. We'll leave that alone for the time being. Phil, great critique. It sounded like I was at a Cypress Hill concert there for a second. We'll move on to question number 3. McVay and Tomlin being responsible for destroying running back loyalty market. Smash or pass?
Who?
Mike Tomlin and Sean McVay.
Okay.
Smash.
Now, when we say smash, we're agreeing that they did that.
You're the one that created this segment, fuckface. You tell us.
Well, the way you asked it, I wasn't. Yeah, smash.
It's a smash. They for sure fucked the market. Not paying Le'Veon and telling Le'Veon to beat it. Not paying James Conner, telling him to beat it. Todd Gurley probably being the biggest of all time, not getting reponied up and told to beat it. I think they're double-handedly responsible for destroying the running back loyalty market.
Yeah, well, I saw this meme. It was like the 4 horsemen of why running back salaries are so fucked now. It was Melvin Gordon when he was with the Chargers in San Diego, Le'Veon Bell, and Todd Gurley. There's a fourth one I can't remember, but yeah.
What it is nowadays. Any input, Phil, or should I move on? I just don't want you to cry if we don't let you talk again. Is he frozen again?
No, but I got you, right?
That was perfect.
Thank you.
Question number 4, smash or pass, Saquon and Philly.
Smash, double smash, triple smash.
Pass.
No,
you know what? Smash. I'm gonna smash.
Oh shit.
Smash.
That actually sounds like that now sounds like a real New York vibe right there. You're like, you know what? Fuck it. Philly's got what they got. If he does good, who cares? But hopefully he gets what he gets and he breaks his leg in Chicago again.
I hope he breaks his leg.
I pass. I think it's a bitch move from a bitch player going to a bitch organization. I pass.
All right, so let me give background. Let me finish my back. You said that it's going to give you a chance to laugh at a fan base again. Hey, buddy, this happened before the Eagles, and at the end of the year, we might be laughing at you. But I'll say this for Saquon. Here's what I don't like. I mean, all joking aside, if the guy was just another guy, he just gave the typical answers in the press conferences and in the media, and we'll see what happens. I wouldn't have been as mad at going, but the way he doubled down, I want to be a Giant for life and all that stuff. You just can't turn around and sleep with the guy. You can't sleep with the yoga trainer. That's what he's doing. The guy the whole time that you said was your best friend, or that was just he was gay. Now you left me and you're banging him. You can't do it.
Yeah. I'm here for what Tiki had to say. I'm loving that. That is a Giant fan through and through. That's a man that played his entire career in New York.
Oh yeah, all of it.
All right.
Well, he did.
Question number 5. Smash or pass?
Why'd you say
Fields
all of
and
it like it wasn't?
Well,
yeah,
it was short. I'm saying it was a
Like,
short career.
like
Like it
he
was,
had like
how
some like
short? How short was it?
I was like 8 years, right?
I don't know. You said it was short.
yeah, but isn't he like he's like top 30 rushing of all time or some shit, isn't he?
Well,
Yeah.
for the Giants, isn't that?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
not
No,
for the
all
fucking
time.
Giants.
Well, guess what?
He comes in right behind Otis Anderson for all time. All right, question number
Joe
5.
Morris.
Fields and Chicago.
Smash.
Wait, what?
Fields and Chicago.
Oh,
Wait, what?
what?
That'll make sense in a minute. Justin Fields and Chicago. Smash
And
or pass?
Chicago. Smash.
I don't know what I'm smashing or passing here.
Just do one.
Smash.
All right. I think I got a pass here. I think Chicago did him a little dirty.
Oh, okay.
I think that Fields should have been given the opportunity to succeed in what they did in the offseason. And I'm not too happy about it, but I mean, who am I?
I have a take on this.
Go ahead.
I'll be a little brief. Well, one, this stuff in Chicago was never for Fields, all the stuff that they did this offseason. You wish you could have got more for him in the trade. But the Steelers, I mean, wow, the other side of the spin zone here, they have Russ for free for a year or whatever, or half a season if he's bad. They got Justin Fields. That run game, that defense, the fact that they can kind of build Fields up, he gets a new start, fresh scenery like that. The Steel and the trades that the Steelers are making, if they get Brandon Ayuk, I mean, the Steelers get an A+ for the offseason so far. I love the move for Justin Fields to Pittsburgh.
Here's what I'll say. I heard that they actually let him choose where he wanted to go.
Yeah.
So I don't know that they did him too dirty. And Bears fans, rejoice. Your emo god awaits. You here he comes.
Hey, honestly, as a Bears, if I was a Bears fan, this would be like my Chargers year, where like it actually feels like the year. You guys have like the best offensive paper that you've had.
Yeah.
What 70 fucking years? I'm not. That's not even true. Like it. Like
best ever.
Good. Yeah, literally the best ever. Offensive line, skill position players. I really do like Swift. I mean, I give that like a B+ last week. Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. You guys,
it's crazy. But then I think you still have to, before you go to bed at night, just go rewatch that video of him crying in the stands after the game, and just tell me it sits right with you that he's going to be leading your team. I'm sorry.
Stupid.
They don't. But what I will say in Chicago's defense is that they brought in Ryan Poles, and Justin Fields wasn't Ryan Poles' guy. Ryan Poles wanted to do good by Fields, and he did the right thing with the Chicago fan base of letting Fields pick his place to show that he's just not some heartless asshole for somebody that we've cared about for the last 4 years. And now he's going to go out and he's going to get his guy, which unfortunately is that fucking crybaby prima donna from USC.
Every football player has cried at some point in their career.
That's true. I've cried a bunch, but see, I won't break down crying when something happens in front of my whole family. I'll compose myself.
You're a real man's man.
No, it's having composure and control your emotions, sir.
I mean,
it's not saying you can't cry. It's understanding when and where you should, or having.
We're talking about two different spectrums. We're talking about a guy that just led his city for 4 years without a supporting cast in Chicago versus you crying about not having your fucking ketchup with your chicken nuggets, for crying out loud. Two completely different ends of the spectrum.
They don't taste the same without it.
Oh, my dino nuggets need ketchup, mommy.
Why am
those veterans on that team, I'll tell you, as he could play, those veterans on that team, there will be a handful, if not more, that will have seen that will not have respect for him.
Fair enough.
All right. Next question. Fields and Pittsburgh.
Smash. for the things I said before.
Smash.
I'm smashing it too, man. He comes in dirt cheap. The most that they'll give away is a 4. They get a guy that can sit behind fucking let's ride for, 3 games until he sees what he can't do, and then he takes over. And this offense is a juggernaut, just like Zach said.
Now it's a let's weld. Let's weld. It's let's weld instead of let's ride.
Let's weld.
Let's
steal.
Nice.
So next question is smash or pass. Chicago wins free agency.
Oh my gosh.
Chicago heavy, huh?
Chicago coded. Jesus Christ. Chicago wins free agency? No.
Who beats them?
Pass.
Bullshit. Who beats them?
I'm gonna say one more time. I'm gonna
Pass.
say one more time for the clip. Pass.
Pass.
Smash. It's not even close.
Well,
Not even
I'm
close.
glad you're being reasonable.
What
You know who
Poles
won
has
the-
done? This is like Howie Roseman if Howie Roseman had a fucking brain.
I feel
This
like
is-
you said this last year, though.
Genius.
Did
We
you
still
not
have-
say this last year?
No. This year I'm saying it.
We still have
2020.
after everything that the Eagles have done, we still have 22 million in cap space. We're chilling right now. We're doing mighty fine.
You still have
lost
Jalen Hurts as your quarterback, right?
You don't even have who's your quarterback right now? Tyson Bagent.
Yeah, you see that motherfucker's
Fact
arms? That motherfucker's arms are
fiction.
huge now. Maybe you should watch TikTok.
Whoa.
His
Okay,
arms
so
are huge.
according to that stat or opinion, Will Levis is God himself
We'll love
by
to shoot.
by your biceps stat.
Don't sleep on that guy. Now he's got weapons.
Will Levis is hot.
And
Yeah,
no
he is.
girlfriend.
Captain Dad in Hotlanta. Smash or pass?
Smash. I want to pass one of these, but smash.
Smash.
Smash. It's going to be electric. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's just Falcons fans have earned this, I would say.
Yeah. Julio's rolling over in his grave right now. Number 9. Harbaugh setting LA on fire. Smash or pass?
Right now I'm gonna pass.
I smash.
I'm passing too. Tell us why you smash, Phil. Why you like it?
What is he doing that you didn't expect him to do?
I mean, he's gotten rid of all of his playmakers. So obviously he wants a blank slate. What do you think he's up to?
He's going to build a Harbaugh team. They're going to be really tough up front on both sides. They're going to play really good defensively. They're going to run the ball well, and the quarterback's going to be able to. He's going to have the best quarterback he's ever had in his career. I mean, he did it with Alex Smith. They went to 3 NFC championships in a row, 4. He's going to figure it out with this guy. I don't think they need those guys. They were paying too much money to them. You keep giving the money to the Bosa kid that you need. I think everything is falling. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna get his guys in there. Maybe they don't set the world on fire this year. I think they will threaten for a wild card spot, but by next year, they're gonna be an issue for the Chiefs for sure.
So I saw some conspiracy level shit that says that they might be getting rid of Air Bear as well to bring in his guy JJ McCarthy. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, that would be super dumb, especially since he's
Let me ask you something real quick. I get what you're saying. Air Bear is great. I would want Air Bear right now. Give me Air Bear. What is he going to demand on the trade market, right? Is he going to give Harbaugh enough ammo to go get McCarthy late and to build the foundation of that team? Harbaugh knows that he can win with McCarthy because he won with Alex Smith. He won with Colin Kaepernick, who looked like he didn't belong in the league before he, started kneeling for national anthems. I think that it would look crazy, but there's like a handful of coaches that have the what's the word I'm looking for? Not the cojones, but it has the pedigree to do it, and I think he's one of them.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on the record saying that Justin Herbert was a huge friggin' reason why he took that job.
Yeah,
I understand that if anyone can draft McCarthy and utilize that and build their team from the ground up, it would be Harbaugh. But McCarthy hasn't played professional football. Herbert is one of the best in the league right now. So it's like, well, I just don't get why you give that up,
Yeah.
especially when you're getting rid of all these veteran pieces like your Keenan Allens, like your Austin Eckler that a rookie could benefit with. So I don't see it in the cards, so that would shock me if that happened. Um, yeah, I mean, why I pass in general for the Harbaugh stuff is just because I expected him to get his people to have a physical team to, get his guys in, of course. I knew one of those receivers had to go. I didn't expect both of them to go. You're putting a lot of trust into Quentin Johnson and potentially Brock Bowers if you draft him. I do like Josh Palmer, but I mean, your best guy, who I'm going to talk about later, is Gus Edwards on the offense. You don't even have Gerald Everett. Like you got schmucks out there, to be honest with you, until they say
Here's what
otherwise.
I know Mark wants to say something, but I gotta jump in here. Between those four guys, I think they were paying him like more than 100 million a year. They had to get rid of that salary. Keenan Allen, super effective player, was healthy most of last year. He's old and he is injury prone his whole career. Mike Williams, another guy, injury prone. Josh Palmer has been
Uh,
very productive when he's had the chance. And outside of high pointing balls, I think he's just as good as Mike Williams for a
I
lot
like Josh
cheaper.
Palmer. I like Josh Palmer.
So I
Michael
think they can
Williams,
fill in the blanks with other guys. Hopefully, Quentin Johnson lives up to his draft pedigree.
yeah,
And at least halfway decent being a wide receiver too. And they go get a guy in the draft. There's a lot of ways they could go. There's still some guys that are free agents or that are available for trade right now that they can make a move for.
yeah. I would just have liked to see more than Gus Edwards with the release of the two wide receivers that Justin Herbert loved throwing the ball to, but I digress.
That's fair.
I think I don't think I have to say much more, Phil. I think you hit everything that I was going to say. The only thing I'll add is I think Eckler is on the decline, so I think letting him go also saves them a lot of money because you bring in a
Yep.
guy like Gus Edwards, and you also have a guy sitting back there chomping at the bit, and CJ Spiller, that would or Isaiah Spiller,
Isaiah,
CJ. Holy shit, that's an old throwback right there.
talk about a
Isaiah
fucking
Spiller,
headache.
who can move around a bunch. The only part of the puzzle that I wasn't a big fan of is getting rid of Gerald Everett and bringing in Hayden Hurst. I think they take it down, downgrade there, but they still do have Parham, who factored pretty decently at the end of the season last year. So jury's out. Let's see what happens. Harbaugh's doing his thing, though. This is definitely going to be a Harbaugh blueprinted team, and they're going to give him 3 or 4 years to hash it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Last question. Here it is. Smash or pass. This is a big one, guys. Very controversial. Smash or pass. Aaron Rodgers for vice president.
Smash. I'm young and woke.
I smashed too. Why the hell not? Could it be worse? Could it be worse?
I would love to pass, but
Mm.
you know what? I think it'd be interesting with him and Kennedy in there. I'm gonna also smash. I like it. I think this might be his path. I don't think football was it for him. I don't think this was his bag of tea. I think running in the vice presidential election might be his calling. I like it. Smashing all day.
Rogers 24.
All right, fellas, that's it. That's all I got.
Not bad. Not bad.
Maybe a
You
little
got
less
it.
Chicago this time, huh? Just kidding.
I couldn't even hear you. It cut out.
I said maybe a little less Chicago next time, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not though. Fuck you, Chicago.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Super Bowl champs next year.
Okay, cool. So that was Smash or Pass.
Yeah, it
We got
was.
6 minutes left on this recording until we restart. So maybe we knock it
Oh,
down. Maybe we knock it down to one person that we talk about each. But before we do any of that, a word from our partner, our sponsor for today's episode, Chalkboard. If you are not currently using Chalkboard, guess what? You should do that as well. This one's really cool though because it's a free app. It's kind of like Discord meets really any gambling service that you have. It's awesome. We have 300 plus members in it. You can ask questions 24/7. You're going to get an array of responses, including our own. Hey, who should I trade? Who should I keep? Who should I look for in the upcoming drafts? During the season, we've got start sits, we've got cheat sheets by Rocky, we've got pick'ems by Phil. It's a really useful app, and it's literally entirely free. So click the link in the bio, scan the QR on screen. It helps us out, and it'll make you a champion in 2025, guaranteed. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
If you're
Whose
not using
turn?
chalkboard, go fuck yourself.
And yeah, if you're a loser if you don't use chalkboard. Yeah,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, what he said.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I mean, I would be an advocate of saying one person that was like our
So
big.
just do it, you know?
All right, I'll do it, and I'll do it under 4 minutes because that's all we have in this recording. I'm gonna go
Let's
with
go.
Rashid Rice. I think Rashid Rice going to Kansas City. I mean, I was talking Rashid Rice last week. I thought he would have been.
Wait, hold the fuck
Pretty
up.
sure he was drafted by Kansas City, fuckface.
Timeout, brain aneurysm, Hollywood Brown. You'll cut that, right?
Nope.
Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, he'll cut it, all right.
Sorry, I've just got Kansas City wide receivers on the brain. Hollywood Brown is a guy that I advocated to go to the Cleveland Browns, one for the bit, and two because they needed the wide receiver too.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
same sense makes the same sense in Cleveland. It makes the same sense in Kansas City. He's going to go in the same round. His ADP isn't changing because it's still Hollywood Brown. Now he's got Mahomes. He doesn't have to be the guy still because I do think the emergence of Rice, who I mistakenly spoke about a second ago, is going to be there. Hollywood Brown, I'm scarfing up in every single draft I can possibly get him in, and I think he can finish in the top 15.
Yeah, true. 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 Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. We've definitely seen lesser talent make plays with Mahomes. I think what we get to finally see is Hollywood Brown a legitimate wide receiver, or is he the inconsistent guy we've seen throughout his career? Has it been the quarterback play, or is it him? Because whenever I get to talking about Mr. Lamar Jackson, people want to tell me how great of a passer he is. But I mean, there's a reason Hollywood Brown isn't in Baltimore. So was it him? Was it Lamar? I guess we get that answer finally at the end of the season.
Cool. I mean, if someone else wants to go and do it under 2 minutes, they can.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it under 2 minutes because we already talked about this guy. A guy I'm really excited for, as opposed to Mark, is Josh Jacobs. I think Josh Jacobs is going to thrive in Green Bay. I think they're going to score a ass load of touchdowns, and I think he's going to have a chance to score a bunch of them. I know they signed AJ Dillon, but it's just because what you said, Mark. They signed AJ Dillon because he knows the playbook. But guess what? Guys aren't getting on the field before a free agent that they gave money to because he knows the playbook.
How
Josh
much money
Jacobs
they
is
give him?
I don't give a shit what they gave him. They jettisoned their drafted running back and signed Josh Jacobs and brought him in to be a playmaker, a difference maker. He's going to get the ball inside the 10-yard line. AJ Dillon will be there to give him a breather, but it's going to be Jacobs, and I think he's going to have a big year. Double-digit touchdowns.
Book it.
Josh Jacobs.
No, fuck you, Josh Jacobs. Because you know what? Green Bay fucked up. They let go of Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones' landing spot in Minnesota couldn't be any better. He comes into town being the bona fide lead dog, no competition for 3 downs. They're bringing in a new quarterback, the man who sees ghosts, and who is the most favorable person to a new quarterback in town? His pass catching running back and his tight end. While Hawkinson is still recovering, Aaron Jones is going to pick up all that slack. You think the offense is going to run through Justin Jefferson? No, I don't think so. Think Jordan Addison? I don't think so either. 2 prima donna bitch wide receivers. They're going to be okay, but not with Sam Darnold. With Sam Darnold, you're going to fuck things up. Aaron Jones is going to get his touches. Aaron Jones fits this offense. It's like having Dalvin Cook 2 years ago, minus the aggression, plus the finesse. Aaron Jones is going to have a big year. Go and get him.
Aaron Jones sucks.
Yeah, okay. A few things. One, that was a very Chicago way of explaining appreciation for a Vikings player. But I don't know. I mean, hearing this at first, like, yeah, it makes sense that Aaron Jones could thrive. But Yeah, you totally bring up the reasons why he won't. I mean, two of them specifically, the pass catchers there, the wide receivers, Justin
Bitches,
Jefferson, Madison.
bitches.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think it's a big zero for him this year. I don't see it. I mean, defenses are going to come in. Hey, let's stop Aaron Jones. Oh, maybe we stop Justin Jefferson. Oh, Justin Jefferson, he's traded. He's not here. So what? We're going to double Jordan Addison, and we're going to stop Aaron Jones. We don't respect the
But I love
quarterback.
Josh Jacobs. I love Josh Jacobs on a throwing team that has 17 wide receivers.
They're going to score
Get out of
touchdowns. Why do you think they went and got the guy?
Get out of here.
All
AJ
right, go ahead,
Dillon,
Zach.
the touchdown machine, Quadzilla, AJ Dillon, everything that Saquon wishes he
Hey,
was.
Mark, shut up.
I'm not
We have
gonna.
10
So
minutes left.
my guy, my guy is Gus Edwards, who we alluded to before. I'm not gonna make a case or a sales pitch for Gus Edwards. I'm just gonna throw out a few things that are on my radar. One, his ADP going in the 11th round of drafts currently right now is really good. Two, Harbaugh just getting his type of culture built. Gus Edwards is perfect for that ground and pound. He can definitely replace the production that Eckler had with Eckler being on the downfall last year. He's going to regress to the mean when it comes to his touchdown upside, but the draft class isn't that strong for running backs. They got their guy on a multi-year deal. I like Gus Edwards. I mean, no one said Raheem Mostert was going to be a top 3 running back. Not saying that Gus Edwards will be anywhere near it, but I think Gus Edwards has a lot of value, especially in your zero running back draft strats.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, everything you're saying makes sense. I'm just, I can't get excited about Gus Edwards. So obviously, if he's there at a point where I think there's value, I'm going to take him, but I'm not circling his names as I go into my draft and trying to really target him.
you hit the nail on the head though with that in-depth research of zero running back strategy.
Yeah.
Seems as almost like you probably consult consulted somebody on that. But
Just
I do like
preparation.
Edwards there. I think he'll do all right. I think Harbaugh is turning this team over, provided that Harbaugh doesn't go out and get his guy Blake Corum. Then I really do love Gus Edwards in round 11. That is sure to go up if this remains Gus Edwards' team going forward in August.
Okay, I'll go with my guy from one running back to another running back, Zach Moss. Let's take Joe Mixon out of the picture for a second. I think amongst the fantasy community, when people talked about average Joe Mixon, they talked volume, volume, volume. You volume with Joe Mixon, that was with a grain of salt because he was losing third down snaps to whoever was on the roster because he's just a bad pass blocker. He actually ranked 66th out of 74 qualifying backs. Zach Moss, on the other hand, ranked 10th last year. Zach Moss is coming in, who's probably a better runner at this point in his career. He's not going to miss time in those third downs. He's going to get the same volume, and I don't see how he doesn't outperform Joe Mixon's season last year. Just for a little recap, Zach Moss last year, just about 800 yards, 4.3 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns, and that was split in time with, I don't know, somebody called Jonathan Taylor. So I think for Zach Moss, the grass is definitely greener, even if it is in Cincinnati where they can't pay to water it. I see him having a big year, and he's definitely an RB2.
If Zach Moss's current ADP sticks at 6 and 7, then get in every draft you can with those window lickers that are keeping that ADP there, because Zach Moss is going to be an every down back in Cincinnati. Zach Moss is a very capable runner. He is a fantastic blocker, and he's a capable catcher. Zach Moss is going to be what Cincinnati wishes Mixon was, and he's going to get Mixon's share of the opportunity in Cincinnati and prove that he is not a lifetime 2.9 yards per carry back like Joe Mixon is. Zach Moss should be going by somewhere, early third to late, somewhere in the third round. Zach Moss should be going. And what's crazy to me is Mixon has always been talked about from the middle of round 1 to the middle of round 2 going, and Zach Moss is far and away a better option here. Hopefully by August, people realize that and they're drafting him in that same spot.
Hopefully they don't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we're trying to give our viewers advice. In our
No,
leagues, we don't
hopefully,
want them going there.
yeah. I mean, hopefully our viewers realize it and everybody else doesn't.
Yes.
Big agree.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are. I agree with a lot of what you're saying. You're also. I mean, the Bengals in general are being slept on. I think because Joe Burrow's injury and it's like what happened with them. I look at the Bengals to be back to what they have been, and I think Zach
Well,
Moss is in addition to that too.
they're going to lose T. Higgins here too.
Yeah.
T is not happy. T wants to go. T's going to go somewhere, where they're going to pay him and appreciate him. So, does Cincy take a step back with that in their offense? Maybe. Let's see Burrow really try to strengthen up here, stay on the field, be the leader.
And
My guy.
I was going to say Zach Moss in a Bengals jersey, probably kind of cool, Just look a good fit.
Oh, 100%. It's almost like it's meant to be. So,
Almost.
my guy, not through free agency, but through trade. A bit of a homer pick here, but I'm going to explain why. Chicago bringing Keenan Allen to town for something as measly as a fourth-round pick is goddamn phenomenal. You get an older guy that is very seasoned in your locker room as a leader. You get a pass catching machine, a target machine, a possession receiver to pair with a young quarterback that they've obviously now committed to. Whether you believe the rumbling, it should be Caleb Williams, but if you believe the rumblings and they trade back, they're still going to get one of these young quarterbacks, right? So you get Keenan Allen in here, who is the master at the underneath. It's going to open up the field for DJ Moore. Cole Kmet is a top 10 tight end. And then you're going to have the 1-2 punch of DeAndre Swift and Roschon Johnson. Keenan Allen in Chicago, to me, is a fantastic fit. And Keenan Allen is going to be a touchdown whore this year.
Whore. Slut.
No, he legs wide open in the end zone.
Yeah.
You're going to catch the ball with his asshole.
Keenan Allen's been one of my fantasy darlings. You know what I mean? Like, there's always a player that like you kind of draft or like does well. Keenan Allen's one of those guys for me. Even back to the lacerated kidneys days, like when I had him on my team and had to take the L there. Yeah, good pick. And honestly, the best Chicago has ever probably felt in their entire lifetime, just in general.
Yeah,
Besides
minus the '86 Super Bowl, but whatever.
And like the Jordan years, and like the Chicago Blackhawks, Patrick Kane years,
Chicago Bears on paper. Damn, Jesus.
or like when the Cubs won the World Series, probably they felt pretty good.
Baseball.
Right.
What's Philly's championship track record look like?
Most of the Super Bowl out of you guys. All right, hey, we have like not enough time for this.
Oh no, we got one more. I just want to throw one more name out there. I'm gonna make it super quick. I do want to highlight Deontay Johnson going to the Panthers. A few points I'm gonna make super quick. Last year, the Carolina Panthers wide receiving core near the bottom of the league in separation. Deontay Johnson is one of the best and one of the best route runners in the league. You have a guy coming from Matt Canada's offense, which is basically a high school offense. Super simple route tree, wasting Deontay Johnson's talent. Dave Canales expanded a guy by the name of Mike Evans, probably future Hall of Famer, expanded his route tree last year, and look what it did for the Bucks and even Baker Mayfield's career. You got that guy, get in Deontay Johnson. I think they're going to expand his route tree. I think his talent is going to blossom there, and it's going to really show who he is, and in turn show who Bryce Young really is. So Deontay Johnson, top 12 wide receiver, go get him.
Ooh. I don't know about top 12, but I do like Deontay Johnson. Typically an underrated wide receiver in the grand scheme of things and in fantasy. So yeah, and in PPR. I mean, what's not to love here?
I'm going to say this. Carolina is going to be playing from behind all year long. Deontay Johnson has a chance to be a top 5 goddamn wide receiver, quite honestly.
Yeah, you're talking about one of those guys. Hey, get on your betting app, hammer the over on catches in the second half. You're talking about a guy comes out of the half, they're down 13 points, 4 catches on the first drive, something like that. I could definitely see that because Bryce Young, I mean, we've seen him play in college. He's an accurate quarterback. He's a smart quarterback. He's a small quarterback. but hopefully Deontay Johnson could get into some open space. I think Bryce Young will be able to find them. Maybe they won't win games, but I think the production will be there.
Yeah, go and thrive and do that. All right, cool. I like that little
Wow.
last second edition. Hey, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching this episode of Guys on Draft. That's not the show. Thanks for watching Guys on Sports. Go tune into Guys on Draft, which is our second show. You can find all of them on social media at GON Podcast, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on anything we're on it. And make sure you comment.
Yeah.
Let us know how we're doing. Let us know how the takes are. Let us know what your takes are. And join Chalkboard. Do your daily fantasy, Football Fantasy. Hope you enjoyed this one, and we will see you on the next one.
Peace.